Okay guys, so today is a pretty exciting day because I'm going to pick up a car that my daughter found posted online, and she sent me the link hoping that I would buy it for her, and there's no way in heck I would get this car for her. But anyway, so we're gonna hop in the truck, or the car anyway, and run and go pick it up. I gotta fix some things on it. I'm hoping to be able to drive it home, so let's get on the road. Okay, so we're almost to the location to pick up the Camaro. It's kind of a last minute thing, and it's kind of dark, so I haven't filmed on the way to get there because, as you can see, it's, well, I guess on the camera it's showing up pretty good, but anyway, and hopefully the guy will let me film when we get there. If not, I'll have to film after I get it home, but well, we'll see how it goes. So, all right, we're almost there shortly, so.
Well, we just towed it out of that area, out of the mud. That's where it's been sitting for the last month or longer. And we just brought it over here. Got it set up to fix the steering arms that are bent. See if we can drive this thing home. As you can see, she's straight bodied everywhere else. A little muddy. As you can see, nothing in here was hit. The only thing on the suspension looks to be messed up is this one right here, supposed to be straight.
Yeah, that's supposed to be straight.
Yeah, you want me to get you the other one?
Yeah, let's get the other one. Put them next to each other.
Okay.
And I'll put the two arms next to each other so you can see the difference. Big difference.
Yeah, slightly bent.
And you can see this bushing. Well, it's all cockeyed in there because when it bent it, you know, it pulled it like that, whereas that bushing is supposed to be straight like that. Okay, so as you saw, we got the car fixed last night and drove it home. So anyway, we got it home. We're going to get it pressure washed off and cleaned up so I can start pulling the front end off and see everything I need to order. So let's get the camera around, turn it around, and take a look now that it's more daylight here, because it was pretty dark when we were filming yesterday, so couldn't see all that well. But obviously needs bumper and some other stuff, but overall it's actually in really good condition. I mean, it sat since 2022 and it's now 2025, so you can see it's pretty dirty, but it should clean up really nice. He was also telling me that when he got in the accident, he told me a story. So it was like a 90 something, I think he said a Toyota Corolla, something like that he had hit, and when it damaged the wheel, or not the wheel, but the wheel's obviously dosed, but the control arm, it couldn't move. So the POS sheriff that was on the scene thought it was a great idea, or took it upon himself to think, oh well, the car's wrecked already, so you know, what does it matter? So he said that the sheriff pushed up against the back of the vehicle with his patrol car to shove it out of the way. That sheriff would have had some serious words for me, and I would have sued him to get the repairs on the damage, because no matter what power or position he thinks he has, it doesn't have the power to wreck your car further. So it got this dent on the trunk from the sheriff's patrol car, bent this piece of plastic here, made these scrapes in the bumper here, 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 and along here and here. The rear bumper itself was in perfect condition. The only damage the vehicle had at all was the front end, but the sheriff thought, oh, I'm just gonna smash up the back of your car too. So now he smashed up the back of my car. So anyway, moving on, I digress. So and the kid that I got it from, now he claims that a couple things, I'll move on to that when I get to the interior, but as you can see, the badging is removed from here where it says Camaro and the Transformer logo. It's on the other side. On this side, as you saw when I was back here, well, maybe you didn't because I wasn't close enough, but the RS badging is gone. Just the sticker part, you know, the sticky part is still there. So that's gone. The Camaro logo is gone, and the Transformer logo. And then on the front, the Chevy emblem's gone here, but that's okay, because I'm either going to get the thing that deletes that or go with a whole different front end. I got a lot of plans for this car and filming a lot of content. Anyway, okay, so moving on from the badging that was missing that I was talking about, the seal plate where it says Transformers down here on this side is missing. This side, I didn't pay attention if it was still there or not. So that side's still there, so you can see that's what it's supposed to look like on the other side where it says Transformers. So that's missing, as well as the headrests were taken out to be able to climb through to pop the trunk because the battery's dead, so when they were trying to start it up. But the headrest for one of the sides is in perfect condition. But he said that the other headrest got damaged, because I messaged him about it after I'd already bought it and saw the inside, but I assumed both of them were in here. Maybe the other one was under the seat or something. So when I noticed it was gone, I messaged him, because he wasn't there at that time, and asked him, and he said that the headrest got damaged. So not ragging on him, but that sounds like a bunch of BS. To me, it seems like he pulled the Camaro sticker off and the Transformer logo, possibly the Chevy emblem off the front. Definitely that, because in the ad that was posted for it, that was still there in the picture, as well as both headrests were still in the picture. And in the back, the RS sticker was also still there because it was red. You could clearly see it was in the pictures, and I'll post those right here so you can see them. But sounds to me like he wanted some souvenirs from the car. which is shitty. You know, I get it. You know, he was a teenager when he first got the car, and you know, it's been a few years now, but he wanted some memories from his first car. So I don't really blame him, but it's pretty freaking crappy because now I have to buy a new headrest for it. And it wasn't too bad. I looked online and there's somebody selling both headrests and the center console with the logo on it for $300 for all 3 pieces. So not too bad, but if by the time I get around to ordering those, if they're not still there, I don't know where else I'm going to find them, because it was the only post I found for it. So, as well as I found the correct wheel online, same black matching one. You know, this one looks very crappy. The clear coat's peeling off of it. No clear coat coming off that little road curb rash, little curb rash on this one. So I'll probably end up putting new wheels on it eventually, but in the meantime, it'd be nice for them to be all matching and not have my BMW wheel on the front, because I need that to finish my BMW to sell it. So anyway, but let's get into getting it pressure washed and cleaned up, and then we can start pulling the front end off and see what all I need to order. I know I need to get the radiator core support and bumper, obviously, and don't necessarily need to get the bumper crash guard thing, but I want to get that because I'll know it's damaged underneath, so I'll get a new one of those. Get the shock absorber part for behind the bumper, because the corner that's broken. And like I said, I think I'm going to go with the aftermarket front bumper from I believe it's Auto Addicts in California. I think they have a ZL1 1LE front end conversion that makes this thing look really nasty in the front, and also go with one of their hoods. Okay, we're going to get busy pressure washing off, so let's get started. Okay, so we got it all pressure washed off. Looks a heck of a lot better now. I'm sure it looks a lot better on camera than it actually is, because there's little scratches and little chips in the paint there, and a bunch of little white ones and stuff. There's a bunch of sap. If you saw when I was in time lapse there, I was scraping the window with the pressure washer, and only on the windows, not the painted part obviously, but there's a little scratch here. I already pointed out all the stuff on the rear bumper from the kind sheriff. We'll leave it at that. And on this side, there's same little, chips in the paint there, and but it looks a heck of a lot better on the camera. The front bumper is weird because it's the factory bumper, but it's faded completely different shades, as well as it's delaminating, but the clear coat is peeling off. And we'll get it pulled somewhere and start pulling the front end off so I can see what all parts I need to order. And I gotta get the inside detailed up, and the door jambs obviously, because they're still filthy. But interior is in really good condition. It's dirty. It has WeatherTech rubber floor liners. It was muddy out at the farm where I picked it up, so I kept on tracking mud in, but I'm glad I had the WeatherTech. Those clean off easily. But anyway, yeah, so let's figure out what I'm going to do as far as where I'm going to put it so I can start pulling the front end off. Okay, so we're going to start getting the front end pulled off and see what all we need to order. So let's get started. Okay, you can see where the radiator core support goes in, and it's spot welded on, and the end of the fender core support. Literally just this piece right here is damaged, so when this is off, I can hammer this flat and straighten this back out so it's forward. That's literally all that got messed up on the actual structure of the car. Even though the core sport is structure, it's a replaceable part. That's easy. So anyway, yeah, so let's get on with pulling the bumper off. Okay, so I got the bumper reinforcement, the crash bar taken off, and as you can see, this is all still straight other than this top corner is bent back a little bit. All I have to do is bend that piece back straight, and it's perfect. The frame rail itself is still perfect. So, and then this piece is part of the radiator core support. Just got to draw the spot welds on that, and that'll come off. Draw the spot welds on this side of it, up here where they attach right here. Same thing on the other side, down here, and then over here. So let's get this headlight off and the horn if it's attached to the core support there, and then I can get this other fender off, and then I can draw the spot welds and remove the core support. Crazy thing is the the radiator didn't lose coolant at all, but you can see when the core support bent, it bent into the radiator right there, but didn't crack it or the AC condenser as far as I know. But let's get the core support off and anything that's attached to it, and then all the bolts, I'm just putting them back in because I'm not going to throw this away until I got the new one, and then I can just transfer everything over, like the hood props or hood bumpers anyway, and then the headlight bolts and stuff I'll put back in there. I ordered brand new headlights for it because it needed one for that side, and this one's all faded and filthy anyway. So anyway, all right, let's get going. Okay, so I got as far as I can get tonight. I need to get the parts ordered. So what I need to do is I need to move my Cadillac and then move the Camaro over into that spot so that this isn't, I got the ass end hanging out in the driveway, or out of the driveway, because right now I'm working on, or before I got this anyway, I was working on the Crossfire, and I'm waiting for the Guibos for the driveline to come so I can get those on, and then I can move it, and then I can put the Camaro over here. But for now, I don't want the Camaro sitting out in the street looking like this. Don't need any complaints, so I'm going to put it over there where my Cadillac's at and move my Cadillac out on the street and And hopefully the Weebos for the Crossfire will come tomorrow, and I can get it done and then put this in that spot where the Cadillac's at, because it'll fit better, and then move the Camaro over here into this spot. So anyway, let's get the Camaro or the Cadillac fired up and moved out so I can put the Camaro over there. So all right, let's get going.